Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Javiera Rocha, and with my classmate Claudia Barrera are going to talk about the word formation processes that we found in the book Little Women. Little Women was written by Louisa May Alcott in 1868 during a period of significant social and cultural change in the United States, such as the American Civil War and its aftermath, the women's rights movement, industrialization and changing in social norms, and autobiographical inspirations. Alcott, who came from a family with strong abolitionist beliefs, was deeply influenced by the war. She had served as a nurse in Union hospitals, an experience that shaped her views on gender roles, hardship, and human suffering. The 19th century saw the rise of the women's suffrage movement in the US, with activists like Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton advocating for voting rights and equality. Also, the late 19th century marked a shift from agrarian economies to industrial ones, leading to changes in family dynamics and the role of women in society. Middle-class women, like the March sisters in Little Women, were expected to maintain traditional domestic roles but were beginning to explore opportunities for education, work, and self-expression. Moreover, Alcott based Little Women on her own family life, particularly her experiences growing up in Concord, Massachusetts, with three sisters and financial struggles. Little Women is a classic novel that follows the lives of the four March sisters, Jo, Meg, Beth, and Amy. Each sister has different goals and personalities. Jo dreams of becoming a writer. Meg aspires to a conventional life of marriage and motherhood. Beth finds contentment in home and music, and Amy desires artistic success and social status. This story is set against the backdrop of their modest household, led by their strong-willed mother, while their father serves in the war. The first process is flexibility or conversion. This happens when a word changes from one word class to another. In the book, the word better is used as a modal verb-like expression meaning had better, indicating advice or necessity. But this word is usually used as an adjective to compare two things. Another example is the word drink, which can change from a verb to a noun like in the sentence, let's have a drink to celebrate the day. Or other example with the word light, which can change from a noun to a verb when someone says, please light the candles. The second process is compounding, specifically a compound word. This happens when two or more independent words are put together to form a new word. The word postman is a compound noun formed by combining post and man. Other examples are gentleman with the word gentle plus man, and bookcase, a compound word made up with the word book and case. The third process is compounding, but with a prepositional verb. A prepositional verb always requires an object. Look at is a multi-word verb that combines a verb with a preposition. A prepositional verb relies on the preposition to complete the meaning of the verb. In look at, the preposition specifies the direction and target of the looking action. Without the preposition, the meaning of look changes. Other examples are think about and look at, but in the sentence, the tourists stop to look at the beautiful sunset. Another type of compounding is phrasal verbs. These multi-word verbs combine a verb with an adverb or preposition to create a different meaning. The phrasal verb, for example, look up, means search or find something or someone. Other examples are carry on, which means to continue doing something, turn down is to refuse or reject, and give in is to surrender. On the other hand, clipping is the process of shortening a longer word to create a colloquial version. For example, in the text, Amy said, "I am not in my teens yet." The word teens is a shortened form of teenagers or teenage years. Further examples of this process are flu from influenza, fridge from refrigerator, and ad from advertisement.
The sixth process is loanword or borrowing. Borrowing is a consequence of language contact. It is the process of taking elements from a second language and incorporating them in the first language. In this case, the word piano comes from the Italian word fortepiano that means soft loud, referring to the dynamics of the instrument. Other examples are the words ballet and déjà vu, both borrowed from French. The following process is an acronym. Acronyms are words created from the initial letters of several words, in this case PC for Pickwick Club. Other examples are FBI, which means Federal Bureau of Investigation, and LOL, which means laugh out loud.
Then we have hyphenation. This process is the creation of a single word from the combination of two different ones to fulfill a specific need. It is possible to see a hyphen used to prevent misunderstanding. The word good-natured, for example, used in the text, refers to someone kind, friendly, and easygoing. Other words that are an example of hyphenation are "she bought a well-crafted piece of furniture," or "my mother-in-law surprised us with a delicious homemade cake for the family dinner." An onomatopoeia is a word that imitates the sound it represents. Little Women use the word crinkle, which likely evokes the gentle sound of a star twinkling, creating a soothing auditory image for the children. Another examples are buzz, used to make a continuous low sound like a bee, and pow, used to express the sound of an explosion or somebody hitting someone else.
The last process is naturalization, which is spelling and pronouncing foreign words according to the rules of the target language, so the new word is completely assimilated. In this case, the affectionate term "marmy" is derived from "maman" or "mama", which reflects European roots. It has been adapted phonetically in English to represent the way children would pronounce "mother". Other examples are the word Japanese karaoke that has been naturalized into English, and in the phrase "that is good", the German word "gut" has been naturalized into English. And that wraps up our exploration of word formation processes in Little Women. Thanks for your attention.